type of walls. I like that. So yeah, welcome everyone. My name is Red, and I'm casting the final match of the 1v1. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's the final basically of the 1v1 tournament of the ECL. There we go. A matchup between TheViper and Vivi. And yeah, this first game is gonna take place on the beloved arena. I personally like arena. I like watching arena a lot in the evenings before going to bed. If I'm having a little bit of a snack there, I love to watch me some arena fights. There for sure on Wobbly. Really lovely stuff. And there we go. So we have this nice matchup. It's Byzantines against Turks. Both really interesting civs on arena. I will elaborate on that one real quick. But first of all, we're gonna have a nice look here at the base here of the Viper. Here in yellow. It's a surprise for everyone that he has chosen yellow. I know. But there he is. There he is. And there we are. And looking at his map, he has his first gold on the front, which I don't like too much. But it's not super exposed. It's quite close to the edge here. It would have been worse if it was here. Therefore, don't like it too much. Could be worse. The stone here is in a decent position. You can work with the first stone. It's okay. Definitely fine. Not in danger at all. In the back of his base, we gotta mention that he has quite some space. Not the biggest space we've seen so far in arena types of games. But he has a second gold there. Decent position. Pretty convenient. The most convenient aspect though being the boars being inside of his arena base there, and also the deer, which makes pushing deer and getting a boars really easy without being forced to delete some walls here and being in a dangerous situation. Unfortunate stuff is his second stone over there, but it's not the worst thing as his first stone is fully safe. He just needs to make sure that either he gets control over the stone pretty fast, or he just makes goes for a strat that involves only this stone only. We'll see. And that is that for now. There's also third gold outside. Interesting stuff. Yeah, arena even with an eye. Exactly, it's arena with an eye. We can see this here, stone walls having more HP. And yeah, damn eyes, Mendor asks, do you play yourself on Woobly? What's your elo level? I do play on Woobly myself. I've started playing on Woobly just recently. Just to let me tell you, maybe 1 month or two really playing on it. Before that I was just watching there, playing Age of Empires on HD as well a lot. My current elo is 1650-ish type of thing, and I am about to go for 17x this year, I hope. Let's see. So certainly not a pro. I'm just early intermediate, if at all. Barely getting out of this hell of noobs, you know, in which you're stuck with 15x or something like this. But yeah, this is my current elo. It's Woobly elo though, not to compare with HD elo. And yeah, there we go. At the same times are being dropped, and I didn't even realize. Did I say it? I don't know. Let's have a look at Vivi's base here, just to have more connection to the game again. I certainly like this map a little bit less, even though the gold is kinda okay. I still don't like it. It's quite close here, and it's in connection with the position of this stone here and the second gold, which literally asks for dropping a castle over here, and it could have a huge impact on, of course, on these both resources here, and also this gold over there could really ask Viper to do some move like this. We'll see. The first stone is safe, and also luckily far in the back, at least Vivi has this convenient third gold, random gold there in his base. And that is it. And the boars, we don't know. I guess they were fine, but the deer, they are not fine at all. He is forced to make a hole here and push them inside. Pretty important to go for deer on arena, as the most meta strats go for deer every time it's possible. At least every time it's possible you should go for it. There are different ways on getting deer. In this case, even you could put a sheep here under the gate, and then beneath the gate, sorry, and then just push the deer inside. I know players who are even able to trigger the deer right when the scout is here, and then moves under the gate and triggering the deer going through the gate while the scout is beneath the Get there, you got me, you feel me? That's one way to do it. I've seen a couple of pro players doing that. But yeah, before it's a lot of skill, but a lot of luck as well. So we see it here. We got two different approaches here. Vivi with a 25 plus 2 attempt, I feel it's gonna take place. 25 plus 2. Oh no, it's I always mix that one up. It's 26 plus 2. And we see Viper with 27 plus 2. And when I say this, it means 27 population in the first age, and 2 more villages being added in the second age. And yeah, going up earlier means that you can apply way more pressure in the beginning. While this is not too early, I gotta say, I've seen people clicking up with way less villages there and going for smushes. Question is, what kind of options do they have? I would like to start with Viper. He has the Turks. Turks on Arena. Well, you can go for some strats there, but most importantly, you can go for castles. And we see a decent number of those villages here on stone, which will allow him to drop a castle if he wanted to, but he doesn't at the moment. Will he go for... Okay, we'll see, He just drops a market and blacksmith there. Pretty straightforward here, but this will most likely be a castellan. He could have also just taken his villas now and just go to the front and do something like a trush, a vinge trush, and all of those arena type of strats that you can go for, basically involving archers, towers, and stuff like that, or go for pure trush. But in this case, this gold obviously blocking a tower hop doesn't make it possible there. So as you see, there are a lot of strats here, and we're gonna see this castle gonna be dropped there somewhere, maybe here or inside of the base. Probably going straight forward is a nice thing to go for because the enemy is Byzantines. What does that mean? The enemy being Byzantines means that, yeah, we all know what Byzantines have: cheap trash, cheap camels. In the late game, they seem to shine because they profit from all the reduction of resources to be spent on units considered to be trash. Therefore, it's never a good idea to go against Byzantines in the post-late game or something like that, in which it's about who's having the more efficient trash production, basically, and the shift of units from spearmen, from halberdiers to, I don't know, skirms or even hussars or something like this. Obviously, we won't see any pikes or halberdiers by the Viper as he has the Turks. We will most likely see the castle. My guess it's gonna be here, and he's gonna go for the Janissaries. They're able to cause a lot of damage. They have advantages over the Kongs and also disadvantages. The biggest disadvantage, of course, is the Janissaries are not mounted. The advantage is they have more range. Some argue that they're more of an accurate kind of unit in comparison. And instead we see defensive castle. I am actually surprised. He just wants to play it safe here, it seems. What's also more important to mention is the fact that Vivi will play it more... I don't want to go that far and say defensively, but he will take his time before attacking. He places 2 TCs right away, which means that he will go for a boom now. And Viper, at the same time, still with 1 TC. That makes sense. He spent most of the time getting stone here, putting down that castle, and he will apply pressure pretty soon. Question is, how will he do it? What will he do? Will he even go that far and put a siege workshop? Where did I hear the sound? What was that sound? Oh yeah, there we go. I was confused there for a second. Siege workshop, question mark. Siege tower, tower hop. Something like this could happen. Or just rams or mangonels. We have to keep in mind this is arena with an I. This type of arena in which the walls are super strong. Now in Castle you have, oh my god, 2340 HP there. With the Byzantines. Wow. Some nice stuff. Byzantines are better here, Tim Tum Kaboom says. Well, there are reasons for that, to say that. That is for sure. So we have this interesting situation in which the scouts, of course, on arena play a huge role. Mostly concerning map control. If you lose a scout, you're literally and basically really just in the dark, as Vivi here at the moment. He lost a scout. Therefore, he doesn't know any further. He just barely knows about the relic positions, which are, let me see about that one. I want to say they're in favor for Viper here. There's one relic in front of his base there. This one on the right is pretty close to the one of Vivi. This one's in favor for Vivi. This one is neutral. This one's maybe considered to be in favor for Viper, but also far away. Therefore, we gotta see how this is gonna take place. I feel that Viper's doing really strong moves here. He was able to get the scouts, basically no more knowledge about the map for now. He was able to get that lucky shot here. Really unfortunate stuff. 100 gold down the drain there for Vivi, who actually wanted to go for a monk here. We see 2 monsters. Okay, this is gonna be a smush, but not a real smush. We got 3 TCs. Normally smushes take place with 1 or 2 TCs. Normally. The 1 TC smush obviously being part of the past, as it turned out not to be viable anymore. And yeah, the question now is, what can our dear Vivi do against this? He goes for Siege Workshop, that makes sense. Mangonels could deal with armies of Janissaries quite well. They would cause this kind of bada boom type of situations, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, let's see. Conversion maybe taking place. I don't know. Viper will push, I guess. Yeah, that's for sure. We can see it. Even though the 3rd TC is also incoming, I think Viper now saying to himself, well, I will go hard here, but not too hard. I could invest even more into Janissaries here, but I will actually make sure that I will not fall behind in economy. He is behind at the moment, for given reasons, of course. It's 53 villages for Vivi and 47 for the Viper. And that makes sense, obviously, as Vivi went for the next TCs just right away once he hits Castle Age there. Conversions took place there. 1 Janissary was being killed. And now it's Ballistas. Ballistas. I was just playing Age of Empires 1 there in my mind. It's Scorpions. And actually a good idea, especially when they're massed up like this, the enemies, but unfortunate stuff. I didn't like it. I mean, I like the idea behind it. In theory, it makes sense a lot. If one shot goes just one row here, a lot of Genesis are going to get hit here. Let's see. Yeah, AoE 1 Ballistas. Yeah, man, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. Exactly. It's like the best player on his home map, as Fallout says. Right. Yeah, we've seen some really strong Viper plays in Arena, that is for sure. I really like how Viper is actually so good on this map. Even though he doesn't play it anymore so much, he's always on Arabia. As, you know, all the 2K5 plus gamers mostly around on Arena. Arabia, sorry. Still, I love to see the matches between Viper and Eddie. Also cool stuff there. Good matches. But yeah, Viper seems to be really strong here on Arena, especially. He just knows how to adapt here, and he has all the safety he needs just to maintain a super good macro here. He knows, I would even go that far, that he knows about every kind of job that each villager has in terms of what the effects of this are gonna be. And we're gonna see here 2 battering rams now made sure that he is able to enter this one. Unfortunately, the gate of Vivi not there in time, for now at least. Scarps and not skirms. Yeah, well, good question there. It's quite shocking, right? The skirms would make a good job here. Now we see the monks here, actually quite successful, it seems, but not as successful. Kinda underwhelmed here. The monks now busier with healing themselves rather than doing some conversions. And now we see a castle. Now we see the castle. Skirms are not that good because the armor doesn't really help that much against Janissaries. Oh well, it doesn't help, but it certainly helps that you can have a cheap units to push Janissaries away, as it's more of an expensive move to lose a Janissary rather than lose a skirm. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, this is quite devastating at the moment. Vivi now being forced to put down a castle there. I don't think this was his first initial idea to put down a castle here when he started the game, but he is forced to do so in order to secure that area. But now the left-hand side is kinda exposed as well. Once this siege workshop is done, it could be troublesome for Vivi. Monks busier, right? Byzantine monks busier. Yeah, light cav. I wouldn't go for only light cav against the situation. I would go for light cav for sure in order to have meat shield, but I would go for some kind of combination. But now this amount of Janissaries is going to be critical unless Viper lose some to Castle Fire. Not gonna be the case. It's about Mangonel movements now. Oh, this could be nice. No, unfortunately not. We see some elite skirms now. The number's not that much of a threat, even though they're still doing their job here, pushing them a little bit away. There are an obstacle for Viper to stay here for now. They're certainly profiting from moving sideways, so they can dodge the incoming shots from the Janissaries, and we can see it here. Actually, pretty solid job here in combination. Still, Viper does the best, getting a couple of villages here and there. Byzantines is a trash that literally... I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I've seen some excellent Byzantine moves and plays in the last couple of days, especially from Tyrant Riots. Exceptional fights of Byzantines on Arabia. But of course, it's a trash civ, as in the trash is really, really cheap. Alright, so this is it for the moment. I really like what I see, which is Vivi now being able to deal with the situation at the moment. Still, Viper clicking up pretty soon. And once he does so, I think that more Janissaries, maybe even elite Janissaries, are incoming. We see this castle, not necessarily a sign that he's going for more Janissaries, but by the looks of it, it is going to be like that, right? I would have loved to see this castle a bit more forward. He just wants to play it safe here, just to have a kind of shelter on the front here to keep his army at, not to be forced to move back a lot more there. And yeah, let's see. It's also quite far away when trebs are incoming from Vivi, which will be the case in a couple of minutes there, most likely. Redemption by Vivi now on the way. Now the castle also incoming. I like the position of this castle defensively, as it makes sure that this left hand side is safe. But the question is, for how long? When are we going to see, or are we going to see some traps? If the trap war is taking place, of course Viper will have advantages for the moment, as he is an Imperial Age way earlier. Byzantines actually having an advantage on Imperial Age, as it's cheaper for them. But yeah, this is it for the moment. The traps are really incoming. Therefore, it's gonna stop for now. And yeah, talk about map control, something that I've mentioned. Viper makes sure that he will have the relics. If he has the relics in the post-late game, he will obviously profit, as he has more gold units than. Not the biggest problem for Byzantine players, as they have cheaper trash, but it could be devastating for sure. Let's see. So we see some Turkish bombard cannons. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Look at this villager telling him, no, go away with your cannon, man. Back off. Back off, man. Back off. Alright, so trap war already starting here. Conscription incoming, 2-man saw incoming. Viper now being prepared to keep his eco going. At the same time, though, elite skirmishes incoming now. They attempted to raid, but they are being ambushed. And now that he has elite Janissaries, it's gonna be really tough for Vivi to deal something against this. I feel that elite Janissaries is now a way to force the enemy to go for a decent army composition, as in one army type will not, one military type will not help. Skirmishes alone won't be helpful. Some of you mentioned light cavs. This will be helpful to have a meat shield to keep him busy. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. How many relics does Viper have? I just wait for you to drop the ATST there. So far he has 0, which is quite interesting as he lost this one. You could see the relic count over here next or before castles, then it will be an additional information bracket there. Alright, so another attempt to get the relics there. Now the question is, what can Vivi do actually here? He is pressured super hard. Mangonels there that push those skirms away. Oh my god. Good shot there by both of them. Actually, I really love the fact that they're bombard cannons. Bombard cannons are so helpful against mangonels. And the Turkish bombard cannons obviously with extra range. Good stuff. A bombard tower even. Oh my god, people, do you see this one? Viper will not back off. Viper will not back off. Yeah, what can he really do? Well, it's looking tight here for sure. But he's holding on, and he has a nice... I was going to compliment him, but now he's losing his strap here. He is holding on still. Looking at villager numbers, Viper 132. And Vivi here with 112. Military counts kinda equal, one would argue. Now it's 20 to 10 now, unfortunate. But all the army of Viper is gold. Pure gold army here. Pure gold units. How well, it's gonna be tough, it's gonna be tough. Mass rams and skirms would really be nice for player 1. Yep. Exactly. Mass skirms, makes sense. And putting in between those efficient meat shields, as in rams, would be really good. But helps is interesting. Oh yeah, for hussars, it makes sense, it makes sense. Okay, I see. First castle is being downed here. The second castle is about to get down as well once Viper approaches here. He is maintaining pressure with those bomber towers. It's going to be super difficult for Vivi to get out of the situation. Unfortunate stuff for sure. Unfortunate stuff for sure. No, this is just awful, man. Losing all of those skirms. It's not expensive, but it's just units. Unit numbers dwindling here, and he needs the unit numbers here in order to deal with this. The elites, Janissaries are applying so much pressure. It seems that Vivi has no chance at the moment to do something against it. And we got the GG. Yeah, but this is really an uphill battle for player 1. He needs to keep the skirms alive. Sorry. He threw too many. Right? As I've said it as well. You're absolutely right, Dobbs. I fully agree there. You're right. And it's a GG. Imp Trush. Yeah, it's a Imp Bombard Tower Rush, right? Alright, so the first game, obviously, for Viper, as all of you guessed it. Well, we saw it here. Once relics are being gathered, you can see it here. So just gonna upgrade or update. I'm always mixing that one up. The score here. Viper won the first game of the finals here. The update is incoming. Just gonna change. Right, there we go. And we're going to go back here, close the game there, and just wait for the next game. Switching host back to Robo 1 man. Alright, I see. Maybe the real finals was Viper, Louis, after all. No, I don't think so. I mean, many people are happy that this is not taking place. I'm not saying that I'm happy that Louis didn't make it. Opposite, actually. I am actually, I like Lyris played, so it would have been great to see them in the finals, but it's actually nice to see Vivi or Yo in the finals, so it's a bit more of a difference here, a bit more something like a change that I appreciate, to be honest. And Vivi, obviously, interesting player. He could have his chances against Viper. Arena was not the best thing, for sure, but now that we have open maps left, I can see him shine on, who knows, maybe something on Cross will happen, or even if Viper's unlucky with this map, we can see some Acropolis action taking place. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Man, it's more than 35 degrees at the moment, Celsius. Dude, and now that I've mentioned it, I've heard the loudest thunder ever. I guess it's gonna start to rain. I appreciate. Alright, so just waiting for robot to start. I guess we're good to go. Zero Empire said okay as well. Alright, game is starting finally, while I'm just cooling down a tiny bit here. It's super warm and I'm not able to use the fan as you would hear this one. I just have a plop killer and not a windbreaker type of mount there. Therefore I cannot use it. And since I want to give you the best quality here, I am demise melting instead of demise fresh. Alright, so we're jumping right into the next game here. There we go. There we go, people. Oh yeah, it's gonna be cross. So hello everyone, welcome. My name is Demise Red and we are about to watch the second match of the finals, ECL finals, 1v1. A matchup between TheViper and Vivi. And this is gonna be a Huns war. Lovely stuff for sure. I love me a Huns war here. Let's see how's it gonna be. And I just hope for the best. Just checking that everything is correct so far. Yep, should be fine. Alright, so let's start this one. Looking at the map of Viper. He has some chances to wall this one. Wall is up in the front. The sides are super open. The left hand side maybe could be walled, but the right hand side is super huge trouble there to wall off. Resource wise though, it's kinda okay. This gold is fine in the back. Super good, I like it. This gold, not the biggest fan, far away, but could be wallable. Stone, not good, too far away. Also in front of wood patch. Second stone, question mark, where is it? There. Well, that one or this one? No, it's this one, and yeah, too far away. So stone wise not very good. Gold wise is fine. I feel that he doesn't have to play it super aggressively, even though his map is super open. Therefore, we'll see them both be super aggressive in this case. Why not, right? It's crossroads. Therefore, exposed stuff taking place here. Exposed map layouts. He will go for the water, and that is for sure. Let's see about Vivi here for a second. About this map, yeah, well, it couldn't be any more open. Look at this. I cannot even show. This is it. This is the front. And are you kidding me about his resources? He has a super nice gold there. Also safe gold over there. I like this one actually. Still it could be trushed. Yeah, but stone wise, well, good luck getting this one. I thought if this was the second stone of Viper, but it's actually the second stone of Vivi. Really awful stuff. Did Viper let anyone win 1v1 this year? If you mean matchup wise, I mean the whole set of maps, I don't know. But 1v1s, he has lost 1v1s, of course. The last one of which I can remember was, of course, during Nilly's Apartment Cup. Alright guys, so this is it at the moment. Nothing too spectacular, no major losses here. Vivi found his sheepos, but Viper knows more than Vivi, as he knows about Vivi's location there. But now that he has found his sheep, he will go for Viper's base. Okay, so both are going for fish, as I've mentioned. One fishing ship for both. Let's see how this is gonna evolve. This is Hun's War. Therefore, the meta nowadays always starts with not always, I'm just reconsidering here, but mostly, I mean, I've just remembering the stuff on Legacy of the Huns. It's mostly stables being put down, and then, dude, what is actually happening? Someone is walking around, not in this apartment or in this building, as if I don't even know. Oh yeah, nice spot here. So I guess we will see some stables being put down, and then some scrush fights, maybe scrush war. But also men at arms could take place if one goes for towers. Specifically with a map like this, maybe Vivi is forced to play it super aggressively. Men at arms towers or full trash, I don't know, could all be happening. Most importantly though, Vivi needs to play as aggressive as possible, in my opinion. Even though he has safe food income, I don't know about his resources, especially the stone. He can be lucky that he has his gold at least in the back, but other than that, troublesome situation here. Alright, so what about this one actually here? Any sneaky stuff? Any snacky stuff? Not yet, not yet. Both are actually just trying to go for some walls at the moment. Interesting. No aggressive moves here from anyone, just a lot of idle time at the moment, which I don't appreciate at all. Guys, what's happening, man? Are you too busy with the situation over here or what? Move! Ah. Come on, man. Alright, so we see this attempt here. But this actually failed miserably. Not good at all, I find, by Vivi. He will not be able to put down a dock there. Therefore, this water will be safe for now. And I don't think that Viper has the intentions to go for a forward dock himself at the moment though. And it won't be possible anymore, as this one's been walled pretty efficiently here. I like this one here. This wall, also these barracks here, they will make sure that no one is gonna enter this way. Vivi too slow? Yeah, that is for sure. That's the reason why he failed with this one. He's running around with his villager. The scout got killed by a gold miner here. Speaking of gold mines, what is actually happening here? 3 villagers on gold. Are we about to see archers? Nope, not yet. Instead we see scouts. We'll see, we'll see. I do not understand this build order yet. But as they say with pro players talking about build orders, it's a bit difficult, as it's mostly just adapting every situation. So let us see about this one. 1 villager down, so it's 24 vills to 25 in favor for Viper, who is attempting to wall this one off. Oh my god, even this awkward walling here, but it needs to be done. He wants to place it here a bit safe here. Alright, alright. Okay. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Scouts are about to start the dance here, it feels. Yeah. Good spot for Vivi to strike at, but the number of scouts not enough. Bad fight there now, in a couple of seconds, right now. Yep. That is super bad. Oh, no, okay, okay, take it back. At least he was able to get this villager there. Was worth it. Still, he needs to make sure that he does more damage. Now he needs to make sure that these scouts are being neutralized. Otherwise, it's gonna be a tough one. Viper donated $500 for Vivi's sister, dude. Don't call. I mean, I hope you don't mean me. I don't call him out. I would never call anyone out. I just said that maybe one fight was not good, but dude, I think that both players have the same chances here at the moment. Why not? The first game was maybe not that good because of Arena, but other than that. Yeah, now this fight here, you can see. Oh, that was actually good here now. Two scouts down. Was it 2 scouts down for Viper? I believe, yeah, it was. Okay, cool stuff, cool stuff. But still, we see 4 scouts still alive there. Also decent number of spearmen by Vivi. Bad thing though is that Viper was able to wall this one off now. So his base is safe for now. At least he will notice if someone attempts to enter this one. Same though for Vivi. Was a significantly smaller map. And he has 2 goals inside of that. And the one base of Viper also has 2 stones. Maybe the stone. 2 goals. I'm sorry if I said stones. 2 goals. Yeah. Looks fine, looks fine. Interesting stuff here. So basically they're attempting to go for as many pawns as possible. Interesting, interesting. Viper so far not having the lead in fish. It's 12 to 11. This was just trying to involve herself in this battle. Don't know if this was the best decision here. Oh well, oh well. Tum Kaboom saying Viper has more hills that he needs to take care of in his base. True, true. I mean, this right hand side looks critical. Also, this one here, not the best situation at all. That is true. Well, I'm asking myself what to do now. Especially for Vivi at the moment. He is being pressured hard on water at the moment. He has his fishing ship in his own pond. But Viper has the advantage of having more at the moment. And now the scouts are tempted to go inside of this, but this won't take place as the spearmen are arriving. And now, is this the 3rd archer range? Yep, we're gonna see some calf archers for sure by Vivi. And the fact that Viper also goes for paired archer armor is going to lead to the assumption, yep, with 3 archer ranges that he will also go for calf archers. So we're gonna have a calf archer war pretty soon. Bad move by Viper in my opinion. He could have easily just taken care of this villager. But easier said than done. Easier said than done for sure. Calf archers are on their way. So I feel that Vivi has a little momentum here in which he could maybe do something against it, but no, not going to take place. Not going to take place, not even close to that one, as Conquerors has not been researched yet. Those calf archers are superior at the moment, they will be able to defend. This wood will not be fully denied for now. Yep, won't take place, won't take place. This wood is fine. Maybe a little bit too early there by Vivi. Ricky Face for 20 says 3 pawns versus 1 pawn, though that doesn't seem good. No, not at all. You're right. You're right. There's a lot of foods income here for Viper if he wants to go for that one, which is the reason why he went for dog type of upgrades, just to maintain the control over those pawns. And therefore now, with a good economy there, 14 fishing ships and 40 vills, 41 vills, he is able to go for the base of Vivi now, who is also tempted to go in. Let's see how and when things gonna happen, as both try to attempt to raid each other. Now they're just meeting up there. Did I say it? Oh my god, man. Oh my god. By the way, just to clarify this one, because I really made me think here for a second when someone said don't call him out, talking about Vivi. I really didn't mean to. I would never do so. I'm a Vubi official caster. We are neutral, man. I would never be cheering for anyone. Only for the sake of having a nice matchup, I would go for the best of 5, as in I would want someone to lose so we have 5 matches or something like this. But other than that, fully neutral, Vubi type of neutral. We don't call no one out here. Never ever. Would never do so. Alright, so now Vivi has entered the base of Viper. I'm not sure if this is going to be the best fight here. They're taking out each other there. And not too good for Vivi. I feel the numbers obviously better for Viper as his arch ranges. Therefore his reinforcements are way closer there. Pushes Vivi back. Unfortunate stuff. He couldn't make use of the hill there. Talking about Vivi. Also 4th arch range, 5th arch range incoming. This is going to be a pure... Oh, still 2 TCs. Well done, well done. I like this one. Well, it makes sense. If you go for fish, you can just ignore putting down farms. Just get more fishing ships if you want. So 15. Still 15 fishing ships, so it's fine. I like the setup by Viper. Huge army, for sure. Little compact base here by Vivi. Don't like this one too much. Looks really vulnerable here. Got a open TC, if you know what I'm talking about. And the question is now, how will Vivi actually be the winner in this kind of matchup? Military-wise, he is behind significantly. It's 32-13. And also villager-wise, he's behind. Doesn't mean that he's gonna lose now. Still, it's quite ballsy what he does at the moment. He will lose all of those calf watches right now, people. Right now. Wow. Awful, 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 awful. Rip those calf watches. We are neutral, but everyone wants Viper to lose. So it's okay. Oh, no. I just want... I mean, of course, it's... now in this matchup, I want him to lose, maybe, just for Vivi to get one more win there. But otherwise... He has 12 fishing ships and 1 pond. Yeppa. It's not gonna be... it's not gonna be... too nice for him after this fish is done for. And still a lot more fish to go for. For Viper. Viper the Invincible. Mike says. And yeah, why did this happen? Yeah, miscalculation by Vivi. He didn't see it coming though. He was ambushed. Really well done by Viper. Really nice military move. Look at this fluent moves here by... I mean, talking about the animations here of the calf archers. Like a aggressive firestorm now incoming to the base here. 46 military against 19. This is pretty much gloomy stuff here. What could have Vivi done here against this? Well, a siege workshop with 2 mangonels and a bit of luck would have changed a lot here at the moment. We see this mangonel right now, but too late I feel like. Oh no, those villagers will die. Yep. Critical CA mass reached. That is for sure. That is for sure. That is for sure, man. Oh, look at this, man. Ballsy TC there. If this one gets spotted, it's just... Oh my god. Oh, he didn't see it. Now go for it. Oh my god, the mangonels are not even able to cause a lot of damage there anymore. Don't know, guys. What about you? What do you think about this game? I see some GGs in the chat already. Rakanish is saying it, Apollo is saying it, Drunken Game is saying it. No luck against the god of AoE 2, they say. Oh well, it doesn't look good for sure. The mangonel shots, unfortunately, underwhelming here in this case, and are able to get killed, get destroyed by the knights here, which are strong meat shields here in this kind of Huns war. And elite skirmishers won't be able to help, as this amount of calf archers, as already mentioned in the chat, is critical. Even though they're severely damaged here, reinforcements are on their way. We see a constant flow of calf archers. This is the proof. This is insane. We got six, of course, 6 archer rangers producing a lot more units here. I do not know if there's enough chance here to get out of the situation. At the moment, vivi trying to push out, which I like, but if he gets some lucky shots with his Magna, I would love so, but actually the siege workshop not working in his favor. He cannot approach this line of calf archers. And yeah, we see it as a GG, man. Damn. Damn. GG. Viper again winning this one. So it's 2-0. He could win if he wins the next matchup. Let's hope it's gonna be a bit more exciting than this one. I would really appreciate it for the sake of entertainment. And I don't mean that Viper should just lose on purpose. I'm talking about vivi should be that good now. Should have his momentum in a way that he will just wreck Viper there for at least next 2 matches there. But it's just my innocent wish there. Alright. So we're going out of this game here and now waiting for the next one to start. Joe Fixby asking, did you defeat Viper? Nope. Nope. It's 3-0 for Viper. This was pretty much straightforward, that what happened. Quite ruthlessly in my opinion, without any specialty about it, just finishing it off. Cold-hearted 3-0 there. Pretty fast, right? Only the last game Budapest took a little bit of time there. Or was it Budapest? No, it was the first game, right? I'm just mixing it up with Lyre and vivi there. What was it? I believe the first 2 games were super fast. Hey vivi, can you hold that L for me? Let's not hope for that. I just hope that it'll continue a little bit more there. And it's so warm. Did I say that already? Took a shower this morning. We'll take another shower after this one. Oh, come on, Drunk Gamer. Now you're exaggerating. Still, creative. Creative, as usual, as we can expect from the inventor of the almighty emote. So yeah, looking forward to see the next match here. Just gonna mute myself for the sake of drinking and to have mercy on your ears. Alright, so there we go. So yeah, nice stuff so far, nice stuff. Also be sure to tune in for all the other stuff that we are going to show on Will Be Official. Tomorrow we're going to see some stuff. Oh, we're also going to see, it's Monday morning I believe for most of the American viewers. It's at 0, do you call it 0? Yeah, 0 GMT. I guess it's pretty much then when Influenza will do some recastings of the normal battlegrounds. Tomorrow we will have Weekend Smackdown. Tomorrow evening, 21 GMT. Probably that we will have Legacy of the Huns. Recastings by just Damn Eyes Red, myself. And for next week, I'm gonna keep you updated. Creativity is what it takes to beat Viper. Well, that is a really interesting thesis there that I really like to find an argument for. And I can directly say that, do you remember this beautiful break the meta type of video of Resonance in which he showcased this battle between Doubt and Viper, and Doubt actually was able to beat Viper with Scorpions only. Just some crazy stuff there for sure. Viper literally didn't have any chance anymore. It was one of the break of the meta episodes. Game is starting now. Third game incoming. If you're wondering about the remaining maps, I'll just let you know. The Civ pool also, just type in !! Civ pool and we're gonna see. But for now, we'll just jump into the next game here. Alright. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. I'll just change the screen here. There we go. So welcome everyone. My name is TheViper and I am casting the third round of the 1v1 finals here, ECL finals, a matchup between Viper and Vivi. And we're gonna have this matchup here taking place on our beloved map Acropolis, right? So I always mix that up. Yeah, it's Acropolis, obviously. And it's a matchup here. And it's a mirror war. Interestingly, both go for the staffs. That is interesting because, as far as I remember, Vivi went for Magyars against staffs in the semifinals in Acropolis. But this time he goes for the Slavs himself. So probably we'll see some heavy scout and then knight type of action taking place. Let's see though, let's see. Hi there Neo, what's up man? Good to have you here. Alright, so let's see about this one. Let's look at the map of Viper, since we've started with the camera over here. Oh, well, what to say about this one? The front super exposed, not able to wall us, just put down buildings to do something against it. Probably he will place one of his next houses here or there, depending on where he thinks the enemy is. Then in the back he has his stone and the gold. The gold though pretty much at the edge of his base. It's wallable though, at least from melee damage it could be defended from. Just placing down some palisades. The stone is pretty much safe. But other than that, it's gonna be a tough one as the front is super exposed. Looking at the wood patches here, see some options. As we know, Viper, and we see it here as well, Viper hates to stay here and deal with those wood patches inside of his base. He just makes use out of them as walls. But other than that, he just goes to the front here in this case. Interesting choice. This time I could see why he does that instead of going for these. It seems that he always goes to the front on Acropolis when getting that first proper wood line. Interesting stuff. Oh, maybe doing the same thing this time. Let's look at his map here real quick. Ooh, way worse. It's super bad map. Oh my god, look at this. Gold in the front, so on the front, everything's super exposed. We will see, we must see some exceptional aggressive gameplay from Vivi. Otherwise I don't see any way that he could survive this one. Super bad base. Also woodlines not the best ones. This one so far in the back, but it could be dangerous. If the enemy goes there, every villager will die there. Therefore, yeah, not good at all. Not good at all. Oh no, not the same Civ again. This is lame. Oh well. I guess the meta, Magyars or Slavs seem to be so good. Oh, that's a fortunate positioning of the farm there, but it happens. Yeah, just for your information, why Slavs? Why Slavs on Acropolis? Well, Acropolis is a map in which you can go for scouts pretty well. Also knights. A lot of raiding. This map asks for a lot of fast raiding. And you can even go for cav archers and stuff like this. But if you start with your scouts, why not continuing to use the text that you went for and just go for knights? Yeah, Slavs having really strong farms there, really fast farms, having the chance to produce a lot of food really fast there and maintain good scout production as well as villager production, and later allowing also to go for one TC setup obviously and knights, or even more TCs and then knights, as there's so much food incoming. That's actually a good way to kinda boom at the same time obviously going for knights. I could see this one happening. So yeah, we got two different approaches though. One is a 21 pop and the other one is a 22 pop. So I feel that Vivi will go for man-at-arms. Will he? I'm not sure. Or just a late scout rush here. Not sure, not sure. And Viper obviously going for scouts. Yeah, so that's that actually. Barracks here in time. Question, what now? It's gotta be scouts. I don't see any gold being gathered, therefore I don't know. Ooh, interesting stuff here. Some precautious moves here. Just to be able to spot any tower rush incoming. Stable incoming though. I wonder why he went one villager. Why he went up one villager later. I do not know. But yeah, stable from both sides. We will see some scouts. Obviously, the scouts' production of Vivi is gonna be a tiny bit more efficient, I was going to say, but I guess it's just gonna be a tiny bit better as he has one villager more. So therefore, his economy is going to be slightly better. And yeah, spearmen are also there. Viper is just waiting for either having 2 spearmen, 2 scouts, or 3 scouts and 2 spearmen, something like that. He does well by having placed those buildings over here, securing this area, as he can just produce units super fast there to help his villagers out there. Nicely done here by Vivi, I must say. Really good stuff. Walling this one off. Just 1 spearman. Alright, so this time obviously Viper being the super aggressor here as he went up earlier. Really efficient. Just gonna see if we can catch up here a tiny bit. Yeah, it should be fine for now. And yeah, let's see how this is gonna be like. Like I said, I am for Vivi this time, just for the sake of having a good match here, as this game would then continue instead of having a 3-0 here. And yeah, while this raiding doesn't seem to be too successful, Vivi is trying his best now by going into the base of Viper, who actually went for stone here for now. I wonder why. Does he want to place a tower? What's his plan? Oh yeah, he is. He is actually going for some stuff like that. Oh yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. The raiding is taking place. This is bad for Viper. This villager is not gonna make it. Alright. Also, this idea of the tower has been denied here for now. This villager is running in circles. Oh, come on. Every time he attempts to build past it, doesn't work. And... okay. Oh, it actually worked. It's unbelievable. If he was able to put down this facility, this would have been hilarious. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my god, this villager actually survived. Wow. Did you see this one? Beautiful, man. Beautiful. This villager is actually safe for now. Huh. Nice stuff. But yeah, it was too slow here now with this attempt to place down a tower. Vivi simply was aware of this. And yeah, it's just a matter of time till this villager is in troubles here. But the help is there, the rescue team. But yeah, what can we see? A lot of things gonna take place here. Both are not done producing scouts. I like this one, so we're gonna keep on seeing some more of those raids, hopefully. There are a lot of possibilities here. Archer range incoming. Interesting choice, I gotta say. Why does he do so? Why does he do so? This is not Magyars. It's not gonna be like Cav Archers being superb here. Ooh, way too late here from Viper. Oh, the villagers are stuck. 2 villagers are gonna bite the dust, I'm pretty sure here. Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunate stuff, unfortunate stuff. What about Viper though? Not as successful it seems. This tower, not too much of an impact. I mean, it was able to at least annoy Vivi here. But once this tower is done, this woodline should be available once again. But yeah, this is looking really bad here at the moment. Vivi is doing a lot of damage. Villager count is just 1.5 villagers difference here. Alright. Right. Again. Oh no. Okay, okay. I was going to say. No, it looks bad. It looks bad. Viper doing major mistakes here at the moment. Allowing Vivi to get a lot of kills. A lot of free kills. Forcing Viper to go home. Take care of this problem here in this base. Therefore, I see Vivi with a slight advantage here. But the Viper with a slightly more little farm simulator here. I've seen bigger ones from him. Still able to click up. And now I'm just asking myself what's gonna be happening here. Archers are being produced. And then exposed? Question mark? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not super convinced. But hey, it's Viper. He has an idea. Therefore, let's just wait. For now, I see Vivi having a lead here. It's 42 villagers to 37, as he hasn't clicked up yet. Talking about Vivi here. Question is, when will he do so? Looking at his resources there. Soon. His gold is a bit too little there, but he spent that one on bloodlines, obviously. So he'll click up eventually. I also like the fact that stone is being gathered here, just to be safe for any upcoming tower threats. Not a good move by Vivi, in my opinion. Or is it? Okay. Still, looks fine. He needs to retreat though. Those scouts are low HP. Oh, shoot. Yeah, questions. Ooh, that was actually an attempt of Trush. Would have been an excellent choice. Put it exactly there. Maybe even here is enough. But yeah, now he's forced to wall this one off here in his own base. Because the archers are there. And we see it, Xbox are incoming, bot Conquerors incoming. A lot of things here now happening. Therefore, Viper has the lead here in his raiding attempts. Now he could make sure that he equalizes the numbers of dead villagers. He should do so. He should do so for sure. He won't be able to go near this here though, because the tower is there. Also, this is fully walled up. Therefore, he is not able to go beneath the towers there. And that again means that he needs to find some other position to strike at, but not possible. I like the placements of towers a lot here. Still, he is able to go under the tower there pretty soon. Yep, good stuff, I like. Alright, so Vivi going for Castle Edge. He went for more upgrades for his cavalry line. Therefore, probably gonna expect some knights. Let's see about this one. Yeah, there we go. Now he has 2 stables. We'll be able to sustain this production of knights for now. Question is, what about Viper? Will he go for more TCs? Yep, he will. Something that is easily possible with Slavs and farms. And especially if he goes for crossbowmen, it's really good. Then he will have no troubles or whatsoever keeping up the villager production. But the knights are doing work at the moment. They're chasing Still, the numbers of crossbows not to be underestimated, as well as the fact that there are knights without any upgrades though. I'd like to see some +2 upgrades as usual. Knights +2 upgrade, best thing ever. What else do you want in life? It is so nice to see Viper playing at his best. Right, this is actually really good moves here. He's applying the pressure still. He knows exactly what kind of text he puts into which unit. He goes for pikemen now, for instance. Therefore, let's see. Insane how he dominates two of the best players ever, 1v1 players especially. Yeah, with Yo it was pretty significant. There, you're right. With Vivi though, I just hope that we will see some different kinds of scenario, right? I mean, I would love to see those knights being successful here. Under this TC, beneath this TC without +2 upgrades though is really bad, especially if the TCs profit from bot Gennaro. Therefore, I see Viper actually being able to apply a lot of pressure at the moment. Even though he's out of this base now, he will be back. He will be back. Villager numbers 55 to 43. Viper already leading there. I like the fact that there are monks. Question is this going to be enough? And is this going to be the main concern here, as there are only 2 knights at the moment? And we gotta ask ourselves, what's gonna be the next move here? More expos incoming, it seems. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, this is a fair amount of knights. I feel that Vivi can easily go get some free vills here. Though, this fight doesn't look too good. He should go inside of it if he really wants, but the amount of crossbows, not good, not good. Also, those pikemen are doing a lot of work. That bad move, all in all. This little hill was a really good thing. Also, those pikes, excellent for Viper. Bad fight for Vivi. This monk needs to be safe. Go, go, move, man, move. Ah, rip. Yeah, some unfortunate stuff happened, that is for sure. But now we gotta go with the facts, right? I understand that it would have been nice to see some Conquerors, the thing that you've just mentioned there. Asphalt. But unfortunately, this is how it is, right? But I feel that there are other clans also being able to put up some Conquerors. Maybe not now, but maybe in a couple of years. Talking about just 1 year, 2 years maybe. Would love to see some AM action, especially. I feel they have potential. A lot of potential. And as long as they're able to give us good fights like this here, and also in team games or clan fights, as long as it's exciting, there's nothing else we would ask for, right? So yeah, speaking about all of this, you gotta be aware of the fact that there are a lot of pikemen as well. Now, we see why Acropolis is a tricky map here. This fight in numbers looks bad for Vivi. Still, he has hill advantage. Like the Scorpion here, makes perfect sense. Go, 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 go. Interesting fight here. Actually, the army of Viper gets decimated here quite a lot. But the mistake is going down here. Going down is the biggest mistake. We should stop chasing. Really, just stop it, man. There's no army to back this one up. I wouldn't go that far. He just did this to land this one hit to get rid of 2 archers. Lucky for him he didn't lose the Scorpion there. Lucky stuff here. Asphalt is actually telling us about his favorized teams and the ones that he doesn't like. And this pretty much reminds me of fans of other sports, right? NBA or football or American football and stuff like this, you know, which makes it more of a sport types of thing. You know, you cannot even be saying, oh no, why did you cheer for this one and why not for this one? It's because of personal taste, most likely. And I find this one real good, which gives it more of the sport type of feeling. I really support this one. As long as there's no animosity, it's cool. As long as we don't hate each other and just cheer for our own teams and are not against others, it's fine, in my opinion. Cheer for the ones you want and be okay with the others, right? Would be cool. Like it. And yeah, while I'm having a philosophical talk here, it's actually over, guys. Oh my god. I cannot believe it actually, but it's actually over. This was the last game, and I've spent the last minute on talking about being for or against teams there. But we saw it pretty much, you know, you just saw it for yourself here. Even though I am not pretty sure if this was the right thing to do to go for an GG like this, but yeah, it makes sense. Look at the numbers, 86 to 60. Not much to do, not much to do. Oh, also cast being dropped. I didn't see this one, I gotta be honest. And yeah. Wow, I guess it's over, guys. When is Nomad final? It's not set yet. We got the losers bracket final. But the grand final will be probably next week sometime. If not the week after, but most likely next week. And I'll do my best to be able to cast this one, of course. Let's see if someone will join me. I'll try my best to be there. So yeah, Viper actually didn't take one single loss here in this matchup. We saw 6 matches and 6 wins by Viper against Yo and then Vivi. And therefore, Viper actually won the finals. 1v1 ECL. I cannot believe it. I really cannot believe it. Not the fact that he won or something, but the way he won. Pretty straightforward there. Impressive. Impressive. There's nothing else I can say to that one. Why only make knights? Can't win the battle with Viper having many pikemen and archers. Yeah, true. Also, I mean, it's not only it hasn't been only knights. There have also been scorpions. But this fight was actually awkward here. This one was the best, the first one. But then when this fight got dragged into this area here, it was really bad then. And yeah, vivi understood that he won't be able to cause a lot more damage, even if he's able to clear this one up. Even if this is possible, he won't be in a good position afterwards. There's a village difference of 26 at this very moment, and military wise it's 23 to 8. The castle being dropped on the left hand side, an army of knights approaching. This doesn't look good at all for Vivi. He would have lost this anyway. And question is how to deal with this, right? Well, good question. We've seen all the good counters but the pikemen from Vivi. We've seen monks, scorpions, knights themselves. Yeah, pikemen maybe would have been a great thing here. But this castle being dropped here, and the fact that Viper remained unharmed after the first raiding here, made sure that nothing else is gonna happen here in his base. Therefore, he could just apply a lot more pressure and profit from the fact that Vivi is the one being pressured and being raided, and not himself. And yeah, that's it, guys. It's 3-0, and Viper won the finals here. Just for the sake of correctness, I'm also updating the score, as usual, 3-0, and that is it. That is it, pretty much. Unless we see something else, all the other people are still in the lobby here. I'm also gonna switch over here. And yeah, guys, I hope you liked what you saw this time. It was certainly interesting to cast 2 semifinals and a final, everything in a row. And the outcome was interesting, the matchups were interesting. I gotta say, it was a little surprise to me that we didn't see Liray in the finals. But things happen. That's just how life is. I'm sure that Liray is gonna have his own chance maybe next time. I would really love to see that one. And other than that, it's just it's been a great experience so far. Escape Champions League. I think it's a cool idea to have him here, to have Escape Gaming here to organize tournaments. But I'm also happy that there are other people also organizing tournaments here for Age of Empires, which is a proof and a good sign that the Age of Empires community is still alive. We're still doing our best to show you matches, to organize matches, to deliver some good content here for both viewers and players, obviously, making it still lucrative to be around here, to be involved in the community. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you too, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Since I've said everything after each game, there's nothing to sum up anymore. I guess it would be just a plain repetition of what I've said. We all know why this happened like this, everything, why the semifinals turn out to be like this, concerning their results, and also the final here. And yeah, we've seen a quite ruthless march of Viper here, going through the end of everything here. It was interesting to see this one, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing some more of the games from Escape Champions League here. We'll have a lot more matches taking place. This is not the end. This is just one little part of it. This is gonna be a really long project here. A lot of matches being played. As you've seen it here, this is just Europe East on the bottom. You can see this one, and we have so many more things to show you. There's gonna be a whole lot of things. Therefore, I just call it a day here. I actually plan to stream on my channel in the evening, but this was, yeah, nearly 5 hours of casting now, and I feel really drained. I gotta go eat something and yeah, recharge my, at the same time, skills there. And then I'll be back tomorrow again. Like I've said, be prepared for some weekend SmackDown, be prepared for Legacy of the Huns recasts, also Nomad Background recasts, and then more exclusive matches next week that we'll cast here on this channel. Thanks a lot there. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate that you tuned in. If you liked what you see, just feel free to tune in even more on Woobly. If you liked my performance, you know how to reach me. You can just scroll down the stream, see my picture, just click on it, get on my channel, or type in !caster, !streamer, whatever, if you need any more information. Other than that, keep on being Woobly. I tell you, we will produce a lot more content. This is our main objective here, and we're doing so day by day, week by week, in order to entertain you as much as possible and deliver good content. Alright then, thanks everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.